So this morning, guys, I am off to look at a bike or bikes in a bike shop. So I'm going to this bike shop to have a look around and see if there is anything there that takes my fancy. I want to see if they're going to be helpful if I buy a bike from them, whether I'm going to be able to use them to do any repairs or alterations. So I've looked at a lot of stuff on YouTube, things like getting a bike fit done, and just talking about tyres and gravel bikes and road bikes and mountain bikes. So yeah, I just want to see what's about and what takes my fancy and whether I can use it to my advantage. Okay, catch you later. Someone ain't happy.
I got the bike in anyway, so you can have a look at it and whatever.
Oh, okay. Do you know if it's gone, if it's tubeless or how it's gone?
It's not tubeless, this one.
I'm going to try and put the rucksack on somewhere there. Put my water bottle in. Cheers. Good idea if I opened it really. Okay, gonna have a look on the map now, see where I'm going next. Okay, don't mind me. Thank you, darling. Thank you. So morning guys, how are we all doing? I hope you're all okay. So you've just watched my video, and as you can see, I have bought a bicycle. Oh my god, you must be saying. That pinging in the background is user testing. Just keep an eye out for any jobs. So oh my god, you must be saying, what on earth is she up to now? Well, let me tell you, I'm 66 years old. And I've got a memo that reminds me that somewhere around 14 years time I will be too old to do anything. Yeah, so I'll be about 81. So I think anything up to 80 now I can get on with my life and do something with it. Now since I lost my business, I've been trying to do jobs, as we know, and I've been in and out of jobs and in and out of Universal Credit, and now I found this brilliant, lovely job that I love, but it is very, very tiring. It's very exhausting, and I know that in a few more months I am going to burn out unless I start doing something radical with my life right now. Now I know all of you were expecting me to come up with the camper van, or the van I was going to make into a camper van. There's still the bills I have to pay. You know, that's the food I have to buy, the rent. There's my Boris loan that I need to repay. Plus I was putting money by for some sort of transport. Now, I did have it in mind that I was going to put money away for a van or a car or whatever. But, you know, looking at the prices of everything, and quite honestly, bear with me 1 minute. Yeah, so I was putting away money, and I was looking at cars and vans and all sorts of things, and I was thinking, right, okay, I've got to put this by. So, you know, it's around about 4,000, I think, at least you've got to put by. More than that to buy even something fairly decent second hand, but nothing over the top. And then there's kitting it out, and then there's living afterwards. And where was I going to live? I mean, I'm 66 now. I've got this room that I really love. It just suits me really well. It's small, it's ensuite, I've got a massive kitchen downstairs, I've got people who live here who are quiet and around my age group, so it really suits me, and I thought this is my base for life now until they kick me out. So I've got to work around that now. So if I just keep on working and working and working and saving up for the camper van, and say, well, I don't know, say I didn't give up in February, say I gave up a year or two away. You know, once you get totally caught up with the money that your income that you're coming, it's very, very difficult to get out of that. And I know from the work I've done already that I'm exhausted every day. Every day I'm exhausted by the end of my day, and nothing different gets done. And I'm truly yearning to get back out there now. So I was looking on YouTube, and there are quite a few bike packers on there, and I've watched millions of them because I like cycling. I love my little Apollo bicycle, but she's not one for going on a far off trek. She's just one for commuting to and from work. I mean, I can't even change gear on her now. I've been looking on YouTube at the bike packers, and there's even people who are as old as me or older than me who are out there cycling, not just the UK but Europe and further afield. And some of them have been doing it for 20 years maybe, or 10 years, but there's a couple of others that I've come across who are brand new at it, and they're going out there and doing it. And to me, that just, it's a calling. It's saying, yeah, come out into the wild, come and do your bike packing, come out on your bike and, you know, sleep somewhere overnight and go back home. And I can do a 2 or 3 night away. This is not for a while, let me tell you. I can't do this for a while. There's a lot involved into getting this ready. So this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take you with me right from the beginning, right from I've bought the bike now. So my next thing is I've got this guy who's going to show me how to strip my bike down, so that when I've got issues on the road, like a puncture, or I need to take the wheel off, or I need to sort the chain out, I know what's what.
So I found this lovely guy, and we're sorting out a date for me to go down there. He's a bike repair guy, and when I go down there I'll video it and you'll be able to see him. I hope also you'll go and support Rolling Fix, because they are a lovely couple of boys in there, really helpful. You know, when a 66-year-old walks in there with pink hair and says, I want a gravel bike, it's like, oh yeah, really? But you know, they were cool. So yeah, so if you're in Liverpool and you need stuff for your bike, you need your bike repaired or whatever, nip in there, they're lovely. So I'm going down to this guy in Liverpool, and he's going to help me strip my bike apart and put it back together and take the tyre out, put a tube in, take the tube out, all those sorts of things, fiddle with the chain, have it come off, put it back on. So all the things that could go on wrong when I'm on the road. So that's going to be really good. So that's my next big thing. And so at the moment I'm just going out and cycling in the parks, learning things like not holding onto the handlebars, because they say that helps you when you helps you with your balance. You can just hold one hand and look behind you to check traffic. There's all sorts of things that you need to learn to be on the road safely. So as you can see, I wore my helmet. So yeah, I'm going to be a proper cyclist. I'm going to go on the road. I'm not going on the pavements. It's a decent bike. I'm going to learn how to do the roads, and so over the next few weeks it is a question of me going out on the small roads, on the quiet roads, learning how to look behind me, learning how to stop at traffic lights, and then of course the guy with the repair. So there's a lot to it, and it's going to be a while before I get off on my bike and cycle somewhere. So it's going to be a few weeks before I actually even look at going anywhere longer than, you know, a few hours. There are quite a few trails and cycle rides and things that you can go on. I'm still looking at what apps I should get, and I'm definitely looking at a Garmin to get, or something of that ilk that gives you direct arrows to where you're heading. So if you're going on a path, say over the hills or something, and you're going on a gravel path and there's a division in the field, it will tell you which way to go, which your Google Maps can't really do. But that's further down the line. So yeah, this is my decision. Hasn't cost me too much to buy this bike. You've seen the prices in Rolling Fix shop, so it is double the price of Halfords, but it's a decent bike. It's a gravel bike, so it's going to be able to go off-road as well as on-road. So and it's going to be able to take me all over the place once I get to know it, once I put my backpacking stuff on, or my bike packing stuff on I should say, and get out there. But even now, just to get out there at the moment, just to get on my bike and go for a ride, and go for a ride proper. I can't really do that on Apollo because she has got issues now, and she has got chain issues, so I do need to be secure when I go out. So going out on this bike is the bike that is going to take me places, and I'm going to learn how to ride her. And yeah, I hope you got any ideas of what I should put on my bike when I go bike packing. Let me know. I'm always looking at stuff on Amazon. You have to be careful with YouTube and Amazon. What I didn't realise is that people promote stuff on YouTube and they say, oh, this is what I use, it's really good. Well, I've bought a couple of bits and pieces that I've bought from watching YouTube, that I've bought from Amazon, from people who've said, oh yeah, this works really well. Fortunately, it's not expensive stuff. It's mainly the wireless microphones that you put in your phone and attach to you, and you're supposed to be able to stand away from your phone and get good sound. Well, at the moment that's not working for me, so this is why I'm videoing on tablet, because I know this picks up really well. So you have to be careful. So I'm looking outside of YouTube, and I'm going into Google and seeing, you know, ratings from rating magazines and other stuff, and just trying to widen my scope of knowledge on an item that I want to buy, because I can't afford to waste money, so I'm not going to. So yeah, that's it guys. I will catch up with you soon. I'm going to do some videoing of me going on cycle rides, going to this guy to get the maintenance done, and then I will catch up with you soon. Take care now. See you soon.